Hello learners, welcome to my channel. Today I have very interesting topic to explain you, and that is organs of speech. Organs of speech. So first you all have to know what is organs of speech. Then let me tell you first that what is organs of speech. Organs of speech are those organs of our body which help in production of speech sound. And to make you understand about those organs of speech, I have a figure to show you. So let me show the figure. See the figure. So students, this is the figure where I have mentioned each organs of our body which help in production of speech sound. As we know, to produce speech sound, we need the air that comes from our lungs. And the lungs serve as a source for air which passes upwards through the windpipe. This is windpipe which consists of the vocal cords. Understand properly the vocal cords. This one is the vocal folds or vocal cords. The source of energy for production of speech is generally the air stream coming out of the lungs. So, when the air comes out from the lungs, it first touches the vocal cords. Through the windpipe, it touches the vocal cords. So, you have to know what is vocal cord. Vocal cord cords are a valve like opening consisting of two membranous tissue. This is a lip-like structure. When the air comes out from lungs, if the vocal cords are closed tightly, then the air keep force on vocal cords, and that time the vocal cords vibrates, and the sound that produced when the vocal cords vibrates are called voiced sound. So this is the point where we decide the sounds are voiced or voiceless. If vocal cords vibrate during the production of sound, the sound is called voiced sound. And if the vocal cords are wide open and the air passes through easily, then the sound produced are called voiceless sound. Is that clear? Then come to here is an important thing you have to know, that the opening between vocal cords are called glottis. Okay. Then when the air released from this vocal cord, that reaches here. In this point, the air decides where to go. This is the uvula. If the uvula is raised and touches the back wall of the throat, then the passage through the nasal cavity will closed. If it raised, then the passage to the nasal cavity will closed. Then the air comes from the lungs cannot go through the nasal cavity. It will go through the oral cavity. This is the oral cavity, and the sound that produced through the oral cavity are called oral sounds. But if the uvula is lowered like that, then the air cannot escape through the oral cavity. In that situation, air escaped through the nasal cavity, and the sound that produced through the nasal cavity are called nasal sounds. Okay. But before come across into the outer atmosphere, the air passes through the nasal cavity or through the oral cavity. Before it get contact in outer atmosphere, the air get contact with this is teeth ridge, hard palate, soft palate and uvula. If the air escapes through the oral cavity, then the air have to come contact with the roof of the mouth. This is called roof of the mouth, and roof of the mouth is divided into 4 parts. Just before our upper teeth, a concave surface we will found, and this is called teeth ridge or alveolar ridge. Behind or just behind the teeth ridge or alveolar ridge, a convex surface we will find, and this is called hard palate. And just behind the hard palate we will get a soft surface, and this is called soft palate. And the almost end of the roof of the mouth we will get uvula. This is all about the roof of the mouth. and the air also get contact with our tongue, and tongue is also divided into 4 parts. This is tip, and just behind the tip, which is just opposite of teeth, is called blade, and then just behind the blade of the tongue and opposite to the hard palate, this is called front of the tongue, and just behind the front of the tongue and opposite to the soft palate of our roof of the mouth is called back of the tongue. This is all about our tongue: tip, blade, front and back of the tongue. Then air comes to the outer atmosphere through the lips, and when it comes in contact with outer atmosphere, the air contact with the outer atmosphere, the air that comes from our lungs converts into speech sound. And this is all about your organs of speech. In my next video, I will tell you the definitions of these words. Okay? If you like the video, then share.